It's a show time. Hello. All right. Look. It's the Nunu. Welcome to FC26 for the first time here on the Twitch channel, the YouTube channel, and for the very first time ever, Kick as well. That's my jam. Thank you very much for the second month, mate. Appreciate it too. Thank you for the primer. Welcome to the game, my friend. Plan for the day is record episode 2 of Valencia. And then we will be, by that point, able to download the game on PC with EA Play Pro and start creating all of the Patreon players ready for Crystal Palace. Palace save slightly delayed because I wanted to make sure that that was on PC. I got an Xbox code early thanks to EA, but obviously we're now basically at trial time, so it is what it is. AD, you got a new username, son. Hazardous, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. Appreciate it, pal. Careful, Icarus. So, scenario. You've seen episode 1 of Valencia over on the YouTube channel. Squads weren't up to date in that. So, restarted the save. We'll get ourselves to the point where we were in the last one. And then we'll crack on again. So, squads are now up to date. The default formation has changed to a 4-2-3-1. We do now have Luca Beltran in on loan from Fiorentina. So, slight change to tactics, but hopefully it's probably a positive, to be quite frank. And we've got some extra youth players as well that have been added in, like Nunez, like Iranzo, like Atorbi, like Blázquez. And I've obviously got slightly different brain youth academy players, but what I do need to do is send my youth scout out, so we can do that now. Mr. Ramirez, you are going to go to Europa and España. 9 months. I was looking for strikers and centre backs, I believe. So we'll send him out. Bye. Sick of needing to explain it. Yeah, that's fair. So, we're back in a situation where we're literally at the very beginning of the save again. So what we're going to do is get to the date that we were at the end of... Hazardous, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Appreciate it, mate. Get to the date we were at in the first episode of Valencia on YouTube, which was... Let's have a look. Hola, amigos! What? Oh, hello. What are you doing? Up here, please. You're on the YouTube channel. What date did we get to? So, if that's your preferred streaming platform, I don't know. Let's have a look. That's nice. Of course we do. Of course we do. 27th, day after the first friendly. So that's as far as we'll go. What I did want to do actually is have a look at free agents quickly too. See if there's anyone we might be able to snip, snap, snot into the team. So let's have a quick look at free agents. Probably should. Actually, there's not that many, is it? 70. Luis Malagon. Hiya. Shortlist. In defence. Alexander Jiku. I do need some Jesus Gallardo left back. Cesar Montes. Nice to see that you get a potential window for real life players now as well. Little ease of life changes. That's a meh. 80 to 86 potential on Jesus Orozco Chiquete. Hi. Hello. Shortlist. Roman Saiz. let's have a look. Beth Alvarado. Tony Fruc. Don't know anything about him. Guillerme. Diego Lainez. Where was Diego Lainez last? Can't really tell what shirt that is, actually. Oh, I remember the username, Chris. Absolutely. This is 26 Boston, yes. Mr. Ralphie, thank you for the follow, mate. It might well be Tigres. That's a great shout, actually, Ollie. Tigres is a great shout. Carlos Rodriguez, Marcel Ruiz. Marcel Ruiz looks like he might be alright. Maybe? Notice a change in the... See, it might just be... I'm not sure. See, how paste there is yellow, but in here it's green. I'm wondering whether the change in the colour of the stats is actually just because of the La Liga branding. I'm not sure. Kingsley Schindler, Ken Semmer, Eric Sanchez is very well rounded. Hello. Alejandro Zendejas, Hakim Ziyech, Memphis Depay, German Betrame, Christoph Piontek, wow, Alexis Vega, like the obvious usual go-tos. So we've got 4 on the shortlist at the minute. Malagon, Maladiggity-dun. Matt, thank you for the 8th month subscribed. And Lee, thank you for the 4th month as well. Welcome back to the gang, my dude. A shiny Depay. This is the Valencia career mode, Ibrahim, yes. We are currently at Valencia. Now, I won't sign any of those free agents until we get as far as we recorded yesterday, because obviously I want to make sure that we're as close to replicating what happened in the first part of the save as we can. Odell, thank you very much for the 14th month, mate. Really good of you, dude. So I'm just going to basically get as far as we got last time. Then we'll have a look through the comment section of episode 1. If you have any transfer suggestions, please do leave them on in the comment section of episode 1 on the YouTube video. So do make sure you head over into YouTube and do that. Need to set up the chat bot on Botrex actually for Kick, don't we? Has it carried everything across the chat bot? Please say it has. Oh, it has! Oh, let's go! At least it should have done anyway. Wom diddly dom diddly dom dom dom. Vamos. We weren't live yesterday with Career Mode, no. The first episode went live on YouTube, but we weren't live on stream. This is the first FC26 stream. It's Real Sociedad have come in for him this time. Figueroa. Oh, I mean, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Castellon. Alright. What did I get for Falkir last time? Was it 4 or 4 point something? It was about 4, right? From... Let's have a look. Hola, amigos. Hello, mate. What did I... But he's only 14. What did I get for him? Says to me, can I get a bit more? And Oliver Glasner says, no. No. Here is gone. 4 million, yeah. Right. Hey, and it's bugged. Sick. Good. Good, 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 good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new FC. I hope I saved it. There was a squad update. Suffolk, there was a squad update. All good, thank you, Owen. How are you, mate? Manager, original. Lord de Valencia. Yep, welcome to my life, Jake. Welcome to my life. Did we save it after we added those players to the shortlist? No. Right, it was Malagon. It was Cesar Montes. Did we do Montes? No. There was one centre back there, wasn't there? Who was it? Recognise it when I see. Was it Jesus Gerda? No. I'm sure there was a centre back. The Mandan. The Mandan. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub, mate, and the follow. Appreciate it too. Tozzy, thank you for the follow and kick, mate. My guy. You are follower number 3. Follower number 3. Let's go. Who was the centre back that we added? I'm sure we added a centre back. Was it Montes? I'm sure it wasn't Montes. Ah, Chiquete. Yeah, thank you. And there were 2 centre mids as well, weren't there? Marcel Ruiz. Sanchez. Chris, thank you for the 35th month subscribed, mate. Yes, EA Play trial begins at 1 PM UK. So in less than an hour. We're fortunate enough to have worked alongside EA for a few years, Fruka, so that's why we've been able to get access to the game slightly early. They sent us a code last night. Beanie, thank you for the follow-on kick. Right, attempt 17 to try and actually start the save. Menus are quite quick though, which is good. Potentially, Owen. Nice that it's the same club that come in for figure out. Let me give this a little cheeky tweak on here. Access at 1 PM is through the EA Play thingy. Oh, now Sevilla want him. Iranzo. We'll delegate that for 1 year loan rather than 2. Fruka, thank you for the follow-on kick. Okay, right, let's negotiate 4. I mean, I negotiated 4 each time, but I'm just replicating, not trying to improve, aren't I? Yes, we've been in the game credits for a couple of years, Camp. Ferrantho. except a 1 year from Angers. We will be doing a realistic RTG for 26. Yes, Aaron, it will be with Cambridge United from League 2, sadly. Hey BW, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it, appreciate it. How are we? I haven't gotten far enough to have a look at something like that yet. J90 Alpha, thank you for the follow, mate. Good, thank you. Dominguez, a 1 year loan to Vancouver Whitecaps. Fantastic. Email from my executive. Figueroa's gone. You working today, eh, Joshua? It's fine. An extra 48 hours or so is not going to make any difference, is it? Esteval's face. I can have a look at Esteval. Very briefly. We haven't made Patreon players for the Valencia save, no. Because this is on console, and I wanted to just get videos out. But the Palace save will be on PC, so that when the live editor comes out, I can still tweak it further and add more in. Let me have a look at Esteval. Esteval. 87 to 93 potential. My face is probably going to be in the way, isn't it? Would you guys want me down here instead? Would you rather I was down in this corner instead? Turn that off. He does indeed have a very thick neck, yes. Kakashi and Chrissy, thank you for the follows on Twitch. But yeah, Esteban 79 rated. Quick boy! Agile, great balance. Good dribbling. Yeah, he's gonna be a certified baller. Oh, you know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't do when I reset the thing? Oh, can I do it? No! I forgot to change the appellative to Jefe. God damn it, Leroy. Jefe. Bid for Rioja, no. Lane bid for Nieto, yes. Dondela, you can go to. Oxlade Chamberlain, I don't know. I don't know. Pax for Jesus, thank you for the follow me. Oh, don't worry, X4D, we have indeed been asking for that left, right and centre since the beginning of 25. Damn, that's a juicy pickle. Thank you for the primer, mate. I might actually be open to selling come out, but we won't yet because we haven't advanced as far as we had gotten in episode 1. Unique situation at the minute. That's the plan, Misha. The save after Valencia is probably going to be some sort of journeyman. Should be able to pick my pre-season. I think this might be it. Nope, never mind. Damn, he's a big boy. Actually, to be fair, I think he's 6'5", Guillermo Nieto. Sure am. Sure am a juicy pickle. I can't say that I have any plans to specifically do Frankfurt, but obviously in a journeyman we could end up anywhere, couldn't we? So I'm not saying no to anything or to anyone at this stage. 2 bids. One for Rioja again, which is intriguing. And Domingo's alone to buy. I'm actually going to reject that. Hopefully. Oh no, he turned down White Cups, didn't he? Damn. Stole Dmitrievski. Oh, have a word, twats. Luca Vo, thank you very much for the follow, mate. I haven't played any games yet, Dank, so I can't tell you, I'm afraid. Luca Nunez has gone out on loan. Intriguing. Is that Leipzig or Salzburg? I imagine it's Leipzig. It is. Leipzig a bit for Hugo Duro. There will be a 10-hour trial, yes. Begins in 45 minutes' time. Did Falkir go? He did, didn't he? There's some strong eyebrows, my friend. Some very strong eyebrows. Not yet, Misha, no. Just loaning out the youngsters. Radical, thank you for the follow, mate. This is FC26. Lol, yes. Here's Vathkas I'm trying to get rid of. Set me tactics. I have done that already. So, thanks for that. Yep. What I do need to do, actually, is in the team management. Oh, I've not done any fucking training plans. It's fine. Let's do that first before I forget. No, tactician. It's not. Or even close to it. Right. I want a Grinitz on the bench, really, for Santa Maria. Hey, Hugo Duro, Beltran. Vamos. The 10 hours is just the EA trial, EA Play trial. Obviously, you need to have an active EA Play subscription to be able to play it. Radical, thank you for the follow, mate. I think I might have already said that. Right, let's save. I can now probably save over the other ones, can't I? We're happy to save over the other ones. We're going to save over the other ones. I'll leave one. Oh, God, wires. Right. I haven't played any games yet, Icarus. I haven't played any games yet. Right, let's have a look at the comment section of episode number 1. See what people have got for me transfer suggestion-wise. We'll sort by top. I like the idea of trying to keep things. Like I said, we're not going to be super nailed on for realism, but I'm not going to throw it all out the window. The squads are now fully updated, Whirly, yes, as of this morning. Let's see what you guys were saying. Transfer suggestion-wise, want me to use Oliver Glasner for Palace? That's fine. La Liga, right? What? So La Liga financial rules would include release clauses for every player, right? What else? What else would there be for La Liga financial rulings? Mark Guiu on loan would be an idea. Chelsea did just recall him in real life, didn't they? So. Would that be... I'm apprehensive to do Guiu, especially having just used him in 25. Rodrigo Muniz could be a good one from Fulham. Oh, he's not great though. I'll show you the players' stats once I've added everybody to my shortlist. Obviously, you can't see what's going on in game at the minute. We've added a couple of free agents to the shortlist, Jeremy. Yeah. I'm not sure I could justify Nusa from Leipzig at the moment. Let's have a look. Would you rather see in-game or would you rather see the comments at this moment in time, chat? Oh, Ike Bravo is not the one. Would you rather see what I'm doing in-game or would you rather see this? Oh yeah, I was going to say, I presume you'd rather see in-game. Let me put this here then so I can at least still see chat. Boyomo. Flavian Enzo Boyomo. 78 rated at Offathuna. He is punchy price-wise. Very punchy price-wise. Cuenca. Jorge Cuenca. Wages are quite high. Let's go Zeballos at Boca. Omar El Hilali, right back. Espanyol. Right, who isn't in the game? So I spelled that wrong. Well, he spelled that wrong. Rodrigo Salazar is probably very good, yeah. Centre mid is not somewhere where I need anyone at the moment, though. That is definitely a position where we're better stocked, and I have a free agent option for centre mid as well. Javier Rodriguez, still Tobago. Definitely more centre back than right back, but he's not bad. Diego Leon. He's got high potential. Oof, he's not very good though. Not sure about that, son. Colby Bishop. Vinicius Tobias. 70 at Shakhtar. Doesn't tickle my pickle at the minute, but I'll put him on the shortlist regardless. Doom, 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 doom. Your orders. Hello. Luke Ayling. Right, let's have a look. Renan Lodi apparently leaving Saudi. I saw there's something to do with his contract, right? His team was just, his management was just getting him out of his contract in Saudi. Renan Lodi, he's expensive though. Oh, it's Ratiu, not Raitu. Andre Ratiu. He's expensive though, isn't he? Jesus, he's expensive though. Strasbourg. Benedikt Olabash at FSV Mainz. Is okay. We used them at Union, didn't we? A couple of years ago. Regulon isn't in their game? Question mark? Oh, Regulon's free agent in real life. He's not in this database then. Zage. Yoram Zage, 65 at FC Copenhagen. He's on loan. Rodrigo Huescas at FC Copenhagen. Not sure at a minute, mate. Dodo? It's expensive though. Julian, not Julian. Julian Araujo. Apparently underutilised at the minute at Bournemouth. Might be a loan option, maybe. I don't know. Is Dele Alli's in the database? Let's have a look. Dele Alli is not in the database. Aaron Dinkji. Freiburg. Looks okay. Not too expensive. Yes, the showing potential for regular players is a new addition. Hector Fort. We got a load of Elche, isn't he? Right. Where is Smets at the minute? My brain is telling me that he's in the Eredivisie, I think. Oh, I can't know. Dario Asuga's injured in real life, isn't he? Jan Uzuna's been playing really well in real life, isn't he? I don't know if Oxlade-Chamberlain is here. Let's have a look. No Oxlade-Chamberlain. Giorgio Scalvini. Does he start for Atalanta? Jarek's just moved, hasn't he, in real life? They just sold Jarek, didn't they? He was at Valencia, I think. Let's have a look. Does Ngahoma have a game face or not? That's Ngahoma's in-game face. Dino, thank you for the 19th month and the 3rd in a row. Mokio. Yorty Mokio. Damn, son. That potential's nuts. Doesn't excel anywhere, though. That is a confusing one. Someone to keep an eye on, though. $74 clues. No. Right, so let's have a look and see what. Let's have a stock check. Nothing at the minute, ads, that I can think of off the top of my head. Thank you, mate. We won't play any friendlies, no. We don't play friendlies these days. Right, so Malagon's gone to Juventus. That's him out the window, so bye. Orozco Chiquete is still available. It's annoying that you can't see that potential from this screen now. Like on the previous screen, I could see what people's potential is, so to speak. Now I can't. Which is annoying. It is what it is. Right, so we have 41 million euro. And I need a striker. I don't know whether to sell Rabba or not. Did I list Rabbit in the first episode? I can't remember. Suffolk Gaming, thank you for the 3rd month, mate. Appreciate it, dude. I think I might list Rabbit and buy someone else. The keeper knock off Kepa, no. So the general consensus was to... Let's see, there's a bid. Contracts expiring. Interest shown by Augsburg. Okay. So the general consensus in the comment section was that Aguirre Zeballar should be the number one. Play him, train him, buy him. Whether we've got the pennies to do that or not, I don't know. Gonna need a left back. We want a left back, we want a centre back, we want a right back. So one of every defensive option, really. One of every defensive option and a striker, I think, is probably it, isn't it? Because we got a handful of wide players, Rioja. Lopez, Ramazani, Danjuma. Thank you for the follow, Lagarino. Welcome to the channel, mate. Ricardo Pepe. It's a striker, right? Pepe? The American guy. PSV. Just not sure. Dougie! Thank you for the 4th month, mate. Zeballar does have decent potential, you're right. Afternoon, Stop Blake, how are we? Montiano was linked to Valencia in real life. We'd have a quick look at transfer marks actually and see who was or who is potentially linked to Valencia at the minute. Let's have a look. Spain, La Liga. Where's Valencia? See what it says for transfers and rumours. Rumours about arrivals. Nobody listed. Rumours about departures. Nobody listed. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, if Montiano was rumoured with Valencia and we think that he actually genuinely is a decent option, then I'd be quite happy to get Montiano in. So let's prioritise him at striker. I'm going to take Guiu out. In defence, maybe a loan bid for Julian Araujo. Centre-back wise, we could do Chiquete because we know he's going to grow. That's very expensive. Very expensive. I can't justify that at the minute. Thanks for the follow, Evans. L. Evans, welcome to the channel, mate. So, centre mid-wise, was it Ruiz that was very good, or was it Sanchez? What was Sanchez? Eric Sanchez looks like a no-brainer free agent, doesn't he, really? Murcia can apparently play at left back, but it doesn't look very good there. Left back. Left back would be an intriguing one. I did used to do transfer budget videos, didn't I? Would you be interested in transfer budget videos? You're really not that arsed. I mean, everyone's going to have the fucking game in half an hour, so it's not really an option, is it? Fran Garcia at Real Madrid. Maybe a loan bid for him? Maybe they'd consider a loan bid for Fran Garcia. Makengo. You need Makengo? It's just not very good, though. Diego Leon is height. Alex Centelles. Me. Mara Junior. It's very good. It's very expensive. I don't have that sort of budget at the minute. Zeno de Bast. Couldn't justify that anyway. Oh yeah, Hugo Bueno. We're going to look at Hugo Bueno, won't we? 74 at Wolves. I'll add them to the shortlist. I'm still not sure. Zinchenko moved in real life, didn't he? Moist Bombito. Damn, son, you quick. But not got great balance. He can run very fast, but he falls over a lot. Zinchenko's online at Forest in real life. There you go. Valencia are not in Europe, no. Teo Mori. Mallorca. Let's have a look at... Should have gone the other way. Let's have a look at options in the Segunda Liga. Mika Marmol, hello! Hello, friend. Pep Chavaria. It's okay. Pasha Espino is 33. So, I mean, I can try the Fran Garcia loan. If that works, that's banging, but I don't think it will. Maxina Moom, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. Welcome to the gang. Shout out Ryan Manning at fucking Girona. I mean, for experience, I know he's peaked, but Alex Moreno's just gone there, hasn't he? Is he on loan from Villa? No, he's signed from. Afonso Pedrazza. Adria Pedrosa. Intrigued. Carlos Romero looks decent. He's on loan, never mind. Where's Carlos Romero on loan at Espanyol from? Salinas. Well, Destiny Doggy's been sold to Bilbao and so. Yassine, thank you for the follow, mate. Quella Due. Oh, he's just not very quick, though, is he? He's expensive, too. Solely left backs. Solely looking at left backs. Read. No. Minguez is too expensive. Yeah, classic Athletic, isn't it? I'm not going to get Dallo. I was going to say, is it Tom Roth? Union. Emerson's just moved in real life, hasn't he? Yeah, Emerson's just moved to Marseille. Look at Nets. Not sure about Luca Nets, you know. We could maybe have a look at loaning Harto. That would be unreal. We'll be using Tariq Mitchell at Palace, so I'm not gonna look at him. Carlos Neva? Albacete? Meow. Malacia might genuinely not be a bad option. Now I've got lots of left back options. Now I've got too many left back options. Right, I think we're ready to start recording, don't you? We looked at Barco from Squire Sport. Eduardion, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Nuno Tavares? Not sure. Right, I'm gonna have a quick toilet break and then we are recording. So 90 seconds and we're off. BRB. Luke, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. Appreciate it, pal. Right. Let's pause the music and get recording, shall we? Bidee. Bear with. Currently installing FC26 on PC. Right. Elias, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Michael Duff set to be announced as Wigan manager. Intriguing. Intriguing. Right. Welcome back to the Valencia save. It's episode 2 of the FC26 Spanish journey. The Palace save will be starting over the next 48 hours or so. Hopefully, tomorrow is the current plan. If I could get all the Patreon players made in time, of course. But we were asking you guys for plenty of transfer feedback for this first episode at Valencia. And thank you for all of your comments in the first episode. Do keep those likes coming. It very much helps push the content to new users. And of course, make sure you come and join me on stream to see all of the content recorded live as well. We stream here on YouTube, we stream on Twitch, and we stream on Kick too, all /Chesnoid Gaming username wise. So, full disclosure, had to restart the save because the squad file when I started wasn't up to date. It was the latest one I had access to, but it wasn't up to date. So we've restarted the save. Now players like Isak are at Liverpool and Donnarumma's at Manchester City, etc. We have replicated the sales we did from before. So the right back has gone, although he hasn't gone to Villarreal this time. He's gone to Sevilla instead, but for the same fee. So financially, we're in the same position. We're fortunate enough that there are a couple of extra youth players that are in the database now that we've been able to utilise. Obviously, we've sent them out on loan, and my academy players are slightly different. But we have a number of names on the shortlist for players to bring in. We're looking for a right back, a left back, a centre back, and a striker at the moment. I have a free agent centre back I might well be looking to bring in. You can see him there. We have a couple of centre back potential options. Centre mid potential options as well that are free agents. But we're going to try and lean a little bit towards the realism, as you guys have asked for in the comment section. So we won't just be going and splashing loads of cash. Obviously, Valencia in real life have tended to be on the cheaper side with the deals they've done IRL recently, thanks to probably Peter Lim more so than anything else. And obviously, every player in La Liga that signs a contract has to have a release clause. So we'll be adding release clauses in for everybody as well. At the minute, we're going to try and get a couple of loan deals through. We're going to try and get a couple of permanents through. Luis Muntianu was linked with Valencia in real life in the summer. So that seems like a no-brainer there for the striking option. Rodrigo Muniz was a popular option with you guys as well. He has the Acrobatic Playstyle Plus, which is intriguing. Doesn't look sensational, but I don't know how the gameplay plays yet this year, so he might be very, very good. But we're going to try and get Muntianu in first. Their asking price is 15.2 apparently. We're going to try and get him about valuation if I can here for around about 9 million euro. We'll see what they say initially. And they say absolutely no, go away. So we'll try that again in a little while. With regards to the free agent options, I have Jesus Orozco Chiquete, who doesn't look too sensational now, but has potential of 80 to 86 or 80 to 83 or something in the early 80s. So I am tempted by him. Obviously, we've got some better options that we could potentially look to buy or loan in the meantime. I did want to see if I might be able to loan Fran Garcia. Oh, we might be able to loan Fran Garcia! Huge! Loan signings are going to be very, very important for us in these first couple of seasons. And this could be unreal if we're able to get Real Madrid to agree to this. I would rather not pay 60%. Can you let me pay 50, please, Chabby? Right, that would be a hell of a signing in on loan at left back. I'd be unbelievably pleased with that. The go-to centre mid free agent is Eric Sanchez, 78 rated, 25 years of age. He's only 5'6", but technically looks like a really, really good player for the level that we're at right now, and would add so much to our centre mid situation. So I am absolutely going to try and get him in if we can get him to sign a contract. Squad role wise, I'll say important. He can have important if he wants it. Crucial, I'd rather you sign important. Will he sign important? You want crucial? Fine. To be honest, he's going to get a lot of football because he's good enough. We'll go for a 3-year deal, and we might well have a centre mid on his way to us. Now, propose a release clause. I don't know what he's valued at, because I'm not signing him from another club, so I'll put like a £35 million release clause in. Apparently they're happy with that. I almost certainly will be able to replace him for €35 million, so that's not a problem at all. I'll try about 28,000 a week. So I'm not sure what the wages look like right now on FC26. And I mean, he's happy to sign that. So, well, that's that done. That was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? As we say thank you to Elias for subscribing on Twitch. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. We have our first official signing has joined the club. Welcome to the gang, as a couple of youngsters also go out on loan. Right, more incomings inbound. The signing bonus might have just tipped him over the edge there. Not squad, I want team management. He's going straight on bench. Straight on bench he is. For Almeida. So left back might well be on its way. Right back. Araujo would be a great loan signing, I think, from Bournemouth. He's not getting many minutes there at all. Can we loan him? They're not interested in loaning Araujo. That is slightly frustrating. Celta are rivals, aren't they, of Valencia, I think. Oh, no, it's Celta and Betis, isn't it? I might be mistaken there. I wonder if I could get Jorge Cuenca in on loan from Fulham. No. Fair. Vinicius Tobias. He's an intriguing one because he can grow very well, can't he? Vinicius Tobias might be a player that just does a very good job for not much money. And I think he might be potentially too good to turn down for this sort of value. So I'm going to look to bring Vinicius Tobias in from Shakhtar here, just to bulk out our fullback options at the minute. We'll go rotation. I'm sure he'll accept that, actually. He's got real player face as well, which is great. So 4 years as a 21-year-old suits me down to the ground. Once release scores a 10.8, I mean, I'll try and get it slightly higher. Is there much negotiation in release clauses these days? No. Okay, 10.8 it is then. And then wage-wise, I'll offer him slightly more than what he's currently on, and he should just say, yes, please. All right. Yes, please. Another signing through the door. This time from Shakhtar. Welcome to the gang, Vinicius. We've signed Vinicius, but not that one. Right, question is, do I get Chiquete, chat? Ah, that's the point. Thank you, Eds. Let me have a look. Alerts are on. Let me double check the thingy, the live alert link. Right, that should maybe work now. Maybe. 81 defensive awareness is what sways it for me. I think Chiquete is a bit of a no-brainer, really. He's not very highly rated at the moment, but that just means he's not going to be begging to play. But knowing that, wow, 5-year deal. I mean, I guess it protects the investment, doesn't it? We know that he has good potential, so I'm going to put a £35 million release clause on him and see what they say. 19. Okay, how about like 23, maybe? Is there much negotiation to be had here? No. How about 21? Come on, talk to me. Let's fine. Let's negotiate. Great negotiation, mate. I'll give you those bonuses, but then if you sign something a little bit less a week, then everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Orozco Chiquete is in. Right, we've done very well with the free agents. We still want to sign Montiano as a striker. The squad is fleshing out with some extra talent. It's not necessarily a lot of talent that's going to make a massive impact immediately, but fingers crossed, we are setting Valencia up for the future here, which is certainly not something that's been done very well IRL thus far. This is someone else going out on loan. What we want to know now is about Garcia coming in on loan from Real Madrid. If we get that deal done, I'm absolutely thrilled. Oh, it's a youngster going out. I thought it was about to happen immediately. Monaco bid for Javi Guerra. Monaco can keep fucked. Oosh, fine. Lynchy, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. 9.5. Has Thierry Correa just got dead potential these days, or what? That just said Garcia loaned in. I was just clearing my inbox, and I've not had a cutscene. Hallelujah! That is cracking. Obviously, we have Gaia, but to have someone of that quality available as a backup, not only at left back, but with a 3-star week for right back too, and can play out wide, that's a stunning loan deal. Thank you, Real Madrid. Muchas gracias. That is fantastic. Right, we're headed our way towards the first league game of the season. I'm not sure if the fixtures are the same as they were in the previous days. I think so. With Sociedad being the first one, Osasuna and Getafe the remainders. The plan is to finish the transfer deadline day in today's episode, so we shall wait and see how we crack on. There's my cutscene for Garcia. There's no audio in that cutscene for some reason. Yeah, very lucky, Jack. It was a pen, but annoyed, to say the least. Two undefeated Brentford. He's not a problem. Yes, I do have unexpected events turned on, and they're set to medium. I did put in that first episode a quick snippet of all of the settings that I'm running in this save, but people haven't watched it, evidently. Right, I could have sworn we always did 90-30, 90-30, but this doesn't then let me do... Oh, no. No, sorry, 30-90, 30-90. If I set this to 30, I can't set this to anything other than 30, 90, 90, 30. Yeah, I did think that, and that's what I had set it to. It's just that people weren't very fit again during the friendly period, so I wasn't sure if actually something had been changed. Galatasaray have bid for Hugo Duro? No. I could probably go in for Muntianu now again, though, can't I? So let's have a look. See if we can't get the Romanian in. It's only 23 as well. We bid 9 last time, and they just kicked me out the door. So that says to me I'm going to have to bid a little bit higher. 12. You want Hugo? Now, Andre Almeida is not a player that I'm that fussed about. So I might do this. I might do this. I mean, this is 12.7 million in valuation. I'm going to try Almeida and 2.5 mil with a 12% sell-on clause. Yeah. I mean, it looked like the manager couldn't quite believe it. It's like, you said yes? I couldn't quite believe it. Right, okay. He's only on €6,800 a week, euro a week, actually. So, oh, he only wants rotation as well. Oh, dreamy. Dreamy, dreamy, dreamy. 4-year deal, please, Lewis. 29.9 million release clause suits me down the ground. That is quite the hike in wages, but it's still not a giant wage, quite frankly. Will you accept 21.5? 26.5 without the other bonus. Okay, how about 24 on the nose with the current signing bonus? We have ourselves a new striker as well. Right, the window is coming along very nicely indeed. I'm not sure how much money we've got left, but I believe, we get some bits on Twitch. Thank you very much, Ashley, for the 50 bits. I think that's a good deal for me. I'm not that fussed about Andre Almeida, in all honesty, just from looking at his stats. So I think we've gotten everybody in or filled the positions that we were looking to fill at this stage. And I've still got 29 million euro left for the January transfer window. We're in a much better spot now than we were when we started the save. So let's go and see what we're like on grass. To play FC... Oh, no, my dad's has already responded to you, Ashley. Oh, the EA app is downloading the game very friggin' slowly. It's not ideal, but never mind. EA Play Pro people can't get on at the minute. Oh, good. Spods want Gaia. No. Right, now let me empty my transfer hub. Otherwise I'm just going to get annoyed. Oh, good. It's just still bobbing and bibbing and bobbing around everywhere. Fantastic. Ralphie, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub, mate. Welcome to the game, my dude. Ashley, you are on FC26. Go on, lad. David Torby. No. Thank you for the bits, mate. You can you would need an active EA Play subscription, but yes, you can play right now if you haven't pre-ordered. Oh, nice, Javi Garrett. Fantastic. The menus feel a lot quicker, yeah. I don't know whether it will slow up when more people are on and the servers slow down, but at the minute the menus feel really slick, which is nice. Many clubs have fallen prey to the web of passes. I'll encourage Torriga. A bit hard to read some of these sometimes, aren't they? Afternoon, Mike. How are we, lad? Right, let's save. I'm currently on Xbox, Ratmir, but I am downloading the game on PC as we speak. Cambridge, Neil Harris side is very counter-attacky, Owen. Right, well, let's find out what the sliders are like, shall we? Oh, I'm going to have to... Hang on. Opposition... I don't know what opposition lineups are like. Wah. Yeah, if you could stop spamming, please, M27, that'd be great. Otherwise, you're just going to end up getting timed out. Okay, bye. Kit-wise, they'd be better off in their away kit. Not too much difference, really, is there? Go for their away kit. I was going to say, what ball is it giving us here? So I have authentic sliders on at the minute. I might just up the speed a little bit. It's the only thing I'm worried about, is it being slightly too slow. Camera. What camera was I using? Was it tactical? FC was classic. With zoom all the way down. That's height just what I did. It's weird. I have music set to off. I wasn't getting any music in any audio in the transfer cutscenes, was I? But right. I don't have another. This is annoying. Oh, let's just go play Mets. Yeah, but only I had heard that apparently Arsenal's third kit is the wrong colour. And no, he just fell over, I think, Davidenki. Prior to the tears, there was a thump. I think he just ate shit. Here we go. Match day 1 at the Mestalla. It's a beautiful ground. A few friends have been. I would love to go in real life to the Mestalla. It is a pretty stunning stadium. We hope to do it proud here in this save. Very much so indeed. We are on Ultimate with the authentic sliders. I have tweaked the sprint speed for the AI and for me from 35 to 40. That's the only change I've made thus far, because I think just in general 35 is probably going to be a little bit too slow. I think last year we just bumped it to 50-50, but we'll take it game at a time, tweak it bit by bit. But it is, of course, our first game here in La Liga. Player to watch is Kubo for Real Sociedad. Unsurprisingly, he's probably going to be pretty good for them, you would imagine. Let's see what their team looks like at this stage. So starting in goal for them is 83 rated Alex Ramiro. They've got Jon Mikel Aramburu, right back Zubeldia, Elizondo and Munoz. Yangel Herrera and Jon Garocha at centre mid in CDM. Takefusa Kubo on the right. Sergio Gomez on the left. Lucas Šučić at cam, and of course Mikel Oyarzabal through the middle at striker. Carlos Soler is at Real Sociedad now, as is Gilletta Sarr. Gonzalo Guedes is here. Braith Mendes is going to be very good. That's a superb option to have off the bench. Well, let's find out what this gameplay is all about, shall we? You don't need to apologise. Chronix, thank you very much for the 60-second month subscribed, mate. If I didn't want notifications during the content, I'd turn them off. But we leave them on now. Well, here we go. He's a bit of a kick clash, but I think it was a bit of a kick clash either way, really. Oyarzabal and Yangel Herrera trying to get a toe in. Garocha, Oyarzabal and Šučić. Right, immediately noticing a very evident La Liga-esque tiki-taka style from Real Sociedad here. The play is definitely slower than 25 thus far, but they are picking their passes very well. Here's Garocha now. Oyarzabal made the move. Got a good tackle in. And Luca Beltran can get away. Now then, where do we go? I'll just take my time a little bit, rather than trying to immediately rush things in a FC25-esque style, he says, as he gives the ball away. Yes, Jamie. Do not use the checkpoint save option. It does break your game. Can confirm. Danji, thank you for the follow, mate. Sociedad don't have a third kit in game, no. Oh, nice turn by Kubo. Where are you going, my friend? Thank you. Danuma. Right, let's try and utilise a bit of pace, shall we? Aramburu here. Going to knock that back to Gaia. Pepelu. Beltran is waiting. I see the space in the middle here for Guerra, and if Guerra can find Hugo Duro! Ah, we could have scored with our first chance on goal. We have not. Good save by Alex Ramiro. He's going to be a very difficult goalkeeper to get the ball past, I think. Pepelu is the go-to set piece taker for us in every instance this year. Can't quite win that first header, but Guerra might get to this ahead of Lucas Sukic. Thierry Correa gets to that. Correa is the player I have set to be my defensive cover from set pieces, mainly because he's bloody quick. We haven't been able to create anything from the second phase of play. It's 0-0 still. We are using the new authentic gameplay, yes. You're watching my first 20 minutes of any gameplay, Josh. Oh, I don't know yet. Merci beaucoup, ads. Stuff under the player name shows you strong foot, weak foot, and skill moves. Baronimo. Herrera finds Oyarthabal. Found some space. Well held by Aguirre Zebalar. You guys have asked me to grow him, play him, and ultimately, if we have the finances available at the time, buy him too. So, alright, that's the plan. Lopez away down the wing. We'll try and deliver the ball into the middle. Did that hit a hand? It did. We'll have a free kick for handball here. Pepelu has the opportunity to... Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this back to the edge of the box there because my man is in quite a bit of space. And here is Lopez. Well held by Ramiro. That was travelling. Headed towards that top corner, but stopped well by the goalkeeper. 0-0 thus far. Nipped in to steal away with it there. Tanyuma not going to be able to get a cross in like that at the minute. It's in here to Pepelu. There's a bit of space there maybe for Beltran. Beltran's movement's been excellent thus far. Not sure about that cross though. Where's my crossing set to? Semi. Brilliant, Jose Gaya. He's got first team competition now with Garcia in from Real Madrid, but at the minute, Gaya is my go-to. Hugo Duro. I've got runners. They're not necessarily running in areas where I can use them yet, but Beltran is going to drift out wide here. Heavy touch, never mind. Herrera. Garocha. Nice. Well intercepted, Jose. Oh, it's offside. Thanks for the follow, Dennis. Patrons will be in the Palace save, yes. Plan for today is record this episode and then spend the rest of the day making Patreon players. Good afternoons. Pretty even first half. They've had more of the ball than me, but we've certainly created more chances. There's only been 3, but it definitely is slower gameplay than 25 after one half's worth of experience thus far on the sliders. Although obviously, and with the authentic gameplay, I'll be honest, it's not just a slider set, of course. They have definitely tweaked AI behaviour as well as part of the authentic game mode. The game will inherently play considerably differently as well as comparison to competitive. It's not just a slider set. So don't be fooled by the fact that it looks like it's just a slider set. That's not the case. There's definitely behavioural changes with the AI as well involved in FC26 for offline game modes. You can still play with the online competitive faster gameplay if you wish. Oh, struggling to do anything to stop the Sociedad man there. Lovely footwork by Javiguera. Right, Diego Lopez. We've got some tasty, handy wide options in this Valencia team. Oh, can't quite find the ball over the top. Haven't ripped them apart yet, but let's be honest, we don't have a very good team, so we shouldn't be expecting to rip apart Real Sociedad, who are probably, well, on paper they're definitely the better side, and on grass thus far it's been a very even contest, which bodes well for us for later in the season. If we can hold our own against Sociedad, then maybe we can beat teams that are similarly rated to us, and then we might well have a top half challenge for European football next season. Takefusa Kubo's in behind here though, trying to figure out where he wants to go with it. Back there to Yangel Herrera is the answer. Out wide again to Aramburu, who's forward here from fullback. Oh, it's a good challenge by Kubo. It's going to break free for us. There was a reluctance to cross there, certainly. A very big reluctance to cross there, certainly. Thanks for the follow, Doc. No, not that I'm aware of, ads. No, not yet, anyway. What we might do with the CPU sliders as opposed to the authentic ones is put in our FC25 ones. Javiguera. Pepelu. Javiguera again, out to Lopez. We'll drill this in the middle here. And Beltran will turn and look for Hugo Dura around the corner. He missed his earlier chance. This one is well saved and won't fall back to a Valencia man. It's a brilliant header by the defender, but I can't quite win it back. Oh, Hugo, you got to bury those, mate. I stopped sprinting to try and settle him, but unfortunately the defender closed me down. I wonder if the pressure on his shoulder from the Real Sociedad man meant that we weren't quite able to get the shot away as quickly or as cleanly as we would have liked. Well in, Diakabi. I'm told that Valencia fans don't actually like Diakabi that much, but he's been rock solid in this game so far. So maybe there's a chance for a virtual redemption for some players that aren't quite fan favourites in real life for Valencia fans. Kubo looking to pick out his man, finding only Beltran. Can we have a late chance here? Danuma outnumbered, outmuscled, and they build again. Movement in front of them is good. Sucic looking for the ball out wide, finds him well. Here's Sergio Gomez now. Back to Garocha. They are very patient. Sometimes I wonder a little bit too patient, but oh, I tell you what, Luca Beltran loves to get away, and I've got the option on the wing, and will not use it because he's given the ball away. So much room to find the pass, and he picks out the defender. That is something that we need to make the most of, especially in games that are so tightly contested here. That's not a foul as far as I'm concerned. The referee pointed for a foul for them, weirdly, but we're the ones that get it. Diego Lopez. Here's Javiguera. And Torrega. Hugo Dura not really with anywhere to go. Correa will utilise his pace here and deliver a really tasty ball into the hands of the goalkeeper. It'll be 0-0 on opening day of the La Liga season. We had chances. We just didn't take them. But I think I might tweak the sliders a little bit for the next game and just test things out in this first gameplay episode. What was that like to watch, chat? It looked good. There weren't that many chances, which was my concern. They were very reluctant to actually cross the ball and to play killer through balls. So I'm slightly after one game, I'm slightly concerned. But not massively at the moment. True, I know crossing is not the norm for Spanish clubs, but I guess we'll have to have the comparison between this and the Palace save, won't we, really? Though I do have in my settings CPU slider set to custom, so it's all just set to 50. No, the sliders. I mean, I've played one game so far, Neil, to be honest. So I can't really draw any conclusions. Sliders as a concept for the past 2 years have definitely made the gameplay better. The ability to change the gameplay, because the core gameplay has been utter shite. Absolutely awful for career mode people for years now. So the fact that we got the sliders was a start. Now the fact that we've got separate gameplay for online and offline is the next level. We now need to fine tune it even further. Hopefully tactical is more viable. The only thing with those last year is that they didn't work, did they? The tactical and dynamic, they just didn't work very well last year. Everybody played the same. So it's a case of, if it's working at launch this year, then yeah, it might be worth it. But I don't know whether they're working or not. Getting bids for a Torby. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong menu, Chiz. We loan listed him. I might have gotten it wrong. His contract's running out. That's why I can't. That's why I can't loan him. What are you currently on? 4,200. There are a lot of players that are running out of contracts, actually. Almost half the squad. No, I don't think we'll ever get under 21 leagues, Jamie. Hope you're well, though, by the way, mate. It's been a while. Good to see you, pal. Sliders have been a thing for years, yeah. Who else was the other player on? Fernandez. He's a youngster, like 60 or 80 or 62 now. No, 61. He's up one. Good. Glad to hear it, Jamie. I'll think about it, Fran. I'll think about it. Okay, that's intriguing. It's actually quite awkward to look at that, isn't it? But fair enough. Just be a case of getting used to it, that's all. It is still just 15 seasons, yes. That's a console limitation. Do we tweak sliders or not? I'm going to do the CPU sliders and CPU sliders only. What did we have the CPU sliders set to? So tackle aggression we lowered, didn't we, from 99 to like 85. I'll set it to 80. Build up speed 90. Set it to 85. Shot frequency, is that 68? I'm going to have to zoom in. Hello, please. Zoom. First touch pass frequency 70. Crossing frequency, that's maxed. We won't do that because we're in Spain, but we'll go to 80 for that as well. Again, we'll go to 80 for this. Right, let's try that. That's just us having tweaked those settings only. Do we play anyone else? Well, we'll give Fran Garcia a start. He wanted to play, he asked. Can I play? Bosh, can I play? Montiano, I need to have Montiano on the bench, don't I? Do we play an away kit? No, we don't. Alright then. Osasuna. Estadio El Sadar. New cutscenes, these, aren't they? Makes you feel a little fresher, initially at least, obviously. I'm sure it won't be long before we're skipping them all, as we usually do. The ideal is a streamlined, where it cuts straight to this. You can see Osasuna's starting lineup here. They're going with a 5-back. Then 3 in midfield and 2 up top with Garcia and Becker. Geraldo Becker is going to be slightly fast, I think, if we know anything about Geraldo Becker. Aitor Fernandez in goal for them. You'll have to let me know, do you prefer seeing the lineup like that for video content, or do you prefer me showing you, just skipping that straight away and coming in and showing you their ratings like this? Which do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section, and I can adjust accordingly. We're starting the same 11. Actually, no, that's a lie. Fran Garcia starts at left back. Other than that, we're starting the same 10 that played against Sociedad. Here we go. Well in, Diego Lopez on Aymar. Love that. That was a very quick pass. Danuma. Chill, mate. No need. Fran Garcia to Pepelu. Pepelu out to Danuma. This is building really nicely. Danuma looking for Beltran. We're in the box. Luca Beltran. Oh, the finish! Welcome to Valencia on loan from Fiorentina. Luca Beltran. Our first goal of the Valencia save comes away from home moments into the game against Osasuna. Excellent build-up play. Lack of movement in the middle meant that I had to go solo, but... Oh! I am here for that, Luca. I am here for that very much so. We lead. Devlix, thank you for the follow, mate. Gol del Valencia. Thank you. Let's give it straight to me. Javi Guerra out to Dan Yuma. And Fran Beltran. Oh, that touch, Dan Yuma. That's not great, mate, but they've given it back to us. You're offside, I think, here, actually. Dan Yuma loves to fancy something, doesn't he? Oh, well up, Beltran. Pepperlu forward to Danuma. Get it out wide here. That's Pepperlu again. Garcia. Pepperlu. Danuma in the space. It's a little bit more congested now. Guerra looking for Danuma again. We'll try Finessa. Yeah. No, we won't be doing that again. It's a second chance. It's an opportunity to grab a goal. At the minute, we are dominating Osasuna so far in the opening 20 minutes of this one. Aymar. Oh, okay. They just went up a gear. First chance for them comes and thankfully goes. First time shot was pretty poor, but I couldn't get near them when they started putting together that move. That was very difficult to defend against. Lopez, though, looking for Hugo Giro, but really well read by the man in the middle. Moy Gomez to Aymar. Moy Gomez again, breaking past the midfield line and finding Rossier. And here's Toro. Safe. Oh! Come on, Keeps. You're going to give me a heart attack doing that. He's like, it's fine, it's fine. And then he just scrambles and panics. Not a fan, mate. Not a fan. Oh, Beltran can't quite get there. Alright. Remember when I said we were dominating? Now we're getting dominated. Becker with the first time shot. They're taking first time shots a lot, aren't they, Osasuna? I definitely have noticed with the slight tweak we made to the sliders since the last game. It's almost like first time passing is linked to first time shooting, which I feel like it shouldn't be. We'll see how things play out. Of course, this is only the first game with the slight tweak to the sliders we've made. But they are picking me apart at will at the minute. Juan Cruz into the middle. Aymar. No! We're going to get rid of it, thankfully. Well, we're hanging on to this 1-0 lead right now. This is definitely better than the first game. Already. That was poor. Becker. Get there. I can't get there. He's too quick. It's been coming. Geraldo Becker slams Osasuna back level in the game. He scored on match day 1. He scored on match day 2. It's just too quick. Rob, thank you for the 44th month in a row as well. We're just using last year's CPU sliders at the moment. Other than that, we're using the default authentic sliders. I might... One thing that is looking, or feels like it's slightly jarring, is pass speed. It's set to 35. Pass speed looks very high still, doesn't it? We're on Xbox, Liam. Kempers, thank you for the follow, mate. Pass speed feels like looks like it's still very fast, doesn't it? I'm just going to lower that back down again. You can use icons in career mode, yes. Not all of them, but some. Javiguera, Correa. Let's try and get that lead back again, shall we? Diego Lopez in here to Javiguera. Still obviously learning the gameplay whilst also learning this new team as well. It would be great if you could have some sort of import feature, so the team that you were last playing with on FC25 in that final save you did, that you're very familiar with and how they play, if you could play with them in this way on this game, I think that's advantage for us, not advantage for them. It's a free kick for Osasuna on the edge of the box. That would be ideal. It's Moy Gomez with the free kick. And he's going for it. Oh, no. Hello. They've caught me out there. Thankfully, the keeper's equal to it. I wasn't ready for that at all. Something from the training ground from Osasuna that nearly worked. Oh, so did our counter-attack if the referee hadn't blown his whistle. It's too early to say at the minute, Devil. Thank you for the follow, Perbin. To make any changes at half time? I don't think so. Hugo Lopez is given and he's gone. Hugo Juro just trying to deal with the offside line there. Lopez, Tegera, and Pepelu. Here's Danjuma. I've used Danjuma before in other saves on other games, and I can't say as I've ever massively gelled with him, but he is always an option for me here at the minute. So's Luca Beltran, he's moving about brilliantly. Diego Lopez into the box. Here is Danjuma coming up for that. There's two Osasuna men underneath it. Beltran brings that down very well. Guerrero late in front of Pepelu. Although it's not a great ball to try and maybe strike a first-time shot. I very much like Beltran at the minute. Oh, it's over the line! No! Aitor Fernandez with this save from Hugo Juro. Firing away a quick first-time effort with power. Onto the underside of the bar and onto the white paint, only not over it. That's as close as we've come to a second goal in this game. Javi Guerra breaks the play up there, and I'll look for Juro over the top. It's not rapid, and Boyomo is quick and strong. And unfortunately, that's not the sort of move I'm going to be able to use with Hugo Juro. But we could try Montiano here, who has a bit more pace, and I'm going to take Danjuma off here and bring on Ramazani as well. Beltran has been top draw thus far. Really pleased and impressed with Luca Beltran to this point. I'm just going to take Guerra off and bring on Ugrinic as well. See if maybe that adds an extra layer of dynamism to our midfield. So far, I'm enjoying the gameplay more than I did default 25, yes. But this is only match day 2. So it's a bit too early to tell, really. A bit too early to tell. But I am enjoying it thus far, yeah. Rosier. Into Toro. And Aymar. I've missed the challenge. It's Raul Garcia now. Well in Tarrega. Right. They've actually committed quite a few bodies forward there. And Juro's going again. It's not rapid. But Lopez is in. And we've scored. Hugo Juro with the assist. He's about to leave the field of play, but he's just given us the creativity required to give ourselves the lead again. Away from home here against Osasuna, we have found the lead for a second time. Vamos! I want to have a look at a replay of it, but I'm not so sure about the left back's marking there. Number 3. The number 3 here, right at the very bottom. To be honest, I'd want him to tuck in and mark the runner. He looks over his right shoulder there. But here now, he's got to tuck in and go with that runner. But no, he just runs perpendicular with him the whole time. It might just be because he's not very good. He's constantly looking over his right shoulder there, look, but surely he's got to go with the runner of Lopez, because by now, by the time he reacts, he's just too late. We'll wait and see. Not going to judge things too early. Thank you for the follow, a goodie and Beeman. Welcome to the channel, guys. England, Halil. That is indeed Cambridge United, yes, well spotted. Struggling to deal with Geraldo Becker, I really am. The Greenwich steps in immediately, though. I mean, Osasuna, I would imagine, is a game that we should be expected to be challenging for a victory from. So I'm not massively surprised that we're winning this game. We are better on paper. Ramazani. Now he's going to be very quick. He grows really well, or at least he did last year. Oh, it's beautiful. And talking it back was the plan. How's he at? And Moy Gomez. That's a good ball. Whaley and Fran Garcia, though. And with space to get into. Osasuna getting opened up a little bit here. Here's Luca Beltran again. And I need the extra runner. And go for the 1-2. It hasn't quite worked. Fuck my life. It's Moy Gomez. And Rossia. And Geraldo Becker. Just because we're 2-up doesn't mean the game is won, does it? If they're going to do that, though, I'm very happy. Toro. Moy Gomez. He's got the runner on the outside. Fran Garcia has intercepted it really well. And Ramazani has the pace. They do have numbers back in support, though. Beltran will look for Ramazani again over the top. He's in here. Ramazani drills it. 3. Monteano scores on debut off the bench. Our new number 28 is 1-1. And we are 3-1 up. Our first win of the season is on the way. Ramazani's pace off the bench is going to be mwah. Are you just naming Turkish players now, Halil? Final whistle sounds. Really pleased with that one. Actually, felt more difficult than the Real Sociedad game at times because of the slight tweaks we've made to the CPU sliders. That's the separate setting to the authentic sliders, the one that does like tackle aggression and crossing regularity and things like that. Montiano off the bench to grab a goal. Linked with Valencia in real life. Got the move done in virtual life and seemingly well worth it. Good positioning from him. And Ramazani with a great lung-busting run in behind. Our job is safe at the moment. Thank you, Fran. It's getting frustrating just a few minutes off the bench. Pleased with your progress, mate. One thing I forgot to do when I restarted the save was change the thingy from boss to Jefe, which I'm gutted about, actually, because I loved that we had set it to Jefe. So apologies for that. Just an oversight on my part. 8th at the moment for Valencia as it stands right now. One thing that doesn't necessarily make sense, or isn't visibly apparent here, is yes, champion, yes, 3 Champions League, yes, Europa League, but how many are Conference League? Is it just 6th, or is it apparently everybody from 6th down to 17th is Conference League? Maybe that needs a slight tweak. I am with regards the... what is it? Yeah, with regards to... Oh, wow, I can see FA Cup and stuff. So, I've asked... With a new feature this year, you can select 5 divisions that you would like to see information from statistically for the current season and the previous season. And at the minute, I've gone with the Premier League, La Liga... Sorry, the Premier League, Serie A, Liga, the Bundesliga, and the Segunda Liga in Spain, the second division. So I can see all of the important stats. What I didn't know is that actually you get to see the cup competition from that as well. So that's actually really pleasing. So I can see that Bayern won the Super Cup, and I can see that Kane, Gnabry, and Luis Diaz scored the goals for Bayern as well. This is a step in the right direction for Career Mode, very much so. The aim, when we asked for it, was for the whole save, for all of the save. But one step at a time, we are getting there, absolutely. So we'll take it for now and hope that they improve upon it yet further still. Hello, Chabby. We're not worrying about you at the minute. It's 10th versus 8th. It's Getafe next. Career Mode is still limited to 15 seasons. Yes, that's a console save file limited factor. Sinister Geo, thank you for the follow, mate. I think Jude wants to go out, do you? Right, let me just save it for as far as we've gotten thus far. We brought a Greenwich on in the last game, yeah. 5 years today you started following, did you, George? Thank you for the consistent half-decade's worth of support, my dude. I felt like what we did with the sliders there were better in that game. Yeah, I don't know what you guys felt like it was like to watch. But we tweaked the CPU sliders, so tackle aggression is 80. These were all set to 50. So we did that for that last game, and that felt better. Fuck's sake. Oh, the noises come out of that boy. But the other sliders are all as they were with the default authentic. You reckon Ardagula's a realistic signing? Playing quite a bit for Real this year, though, isn't he? Ardagula? Or was he not? I might be wrong. I'm sure I saw a couple of instances of him playing. Yeah, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break, chat, and then we will record the next game. So I shall be back in a couple of minutes. BRB. So far, obviously it's the first stream we've done on Kick. So far, the other than the very early first going live messages, like 2 hours ago, the only things that have happened in the Kick chat are bots being like, follow me on Discord, follow me here. FM have just announced, or just done a big full video for women's football. Paul Gabbs, thank you very much for the 4th month, mate. Welcome to the gang, my dude. Back to the gang, should I say. And Greens, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the gang for the first time. Let me pause that. I do have a Turkish player in the side, actually, Halil. I say in the side, at the club. Although I believe he's out on loan at the minute. At FC Köln. It's Cenk Özkajar. Sorry. Cenk Özkajar. This is on Xbox at the moment, Phoenix. Thank you for the follow, mate. But my PC download is on its way. Very slowly at the minute, for some reason. Very, very slowly. It's only 36% downloaded thus far. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. The trial might be working now. It's they've been having some issues with it, haven't they? Oh, yeah, you're investigating. At least they've acknowledged it. Right. Oh, we're going to have to make some changes for this one because Beltran is tired. Montiano can play at cam, which is cracking. I mean, I have to prioritise Javiguera and Pepelu because they're both very good, but we do have some brilliant alternative options, don't we? With the ball, we're like that. Without the ball, we're like that. Correa's up to 77, which is good. You don't need to have the Ultimate Edition and EA Play Pro to play today. No, you only need EA Play Pro. But there is currently a known issue with the trial at the minute, kind of on PC. There are issues with it that EA are investigating. I'm going to start Ramazani. I could start Garcia slightly further forward, couldn't I? No, I'm happy with the team. Let's go and play Getafe. By the way, what did you guys prefer? The official lineup graphic or the menu so you can see their ratings lineup? Which do you prefer to see, or would you prefer to see for YouTube content, as in for video content? It does feel different to 25, Phoenix, yes. I don't know who Francesco Farioli is. Right, Getafe have Soria in goal. They're playing 5-back as well. Duarte in their Feminine at right back, former Watford guy, and there might be a bit of a shock up top for you. Liam Delap starts for Getafe here, sent out on loan by Chelsea. Liam Delap is in La Liga. Now that I certainly didn't expect, but a familiar face for us amongst some unfamiliar faces. A couple of changes to the lineup again. Ramazani and Muntianu start here after making such an impact off the bench in the last game. Outside of that, we are as we have been. Javiguera. Muntianu. Oh, that is aggressive. Really aggressive pressing. It's not going to work, though. Oh, but Ramazani's finish is not good enough, and that didn't work either. Very nearly getting an opening goal very early on again, cutting apart the opposition. Quick 1-2 here. Gomez. Oh, Giro went to go and he's offside. It's an unbelievable attempt, but it is the wrong side of the line. To be fair, he did recognise that and try and jink back to get himself the right side of the line, but he just didn't quite do it in time, unfortunately. The effort was pretty spectacular, to be fair, but unfortunately it went wide anyway. Would have been even more annoying had it gone in, I suppose. Up we go, please, Pep. Well up, Pepaloo. Pepaloo and Javiguera have been rock solid in the midfield so far. Really playing some nice interlinking football in the midfield at the minute, but I haven't been able to get the best out of Hugo Duro yet. Hopefully being the objective word there. Welly and Ramazani. It's offside again. Come on, Hugo. You can throw your arms in frustration as much as you want, mate. You're the one running offside. Mika Beerith got the first goal for you at Brighton, did he actually? Nice. Win that. Well up, Pepaloo. And Tiano changed directions, excellent. Needs to show a bit of strength, hasn't. Javi Munoz. Juanmi. Haram Barry. Bit of extra space in there for Mia. Trying to get it off him. Seemingly impossible at the minute. That is, of course, until he runs into Ramazani, who everybody seems to want to do at the moment. Oh, where do you go? Pepaloo and Javiguera. I'm sorely tempted, I won't. I was sorely tempted to give that a good old whack from distance then. Oh, that's poor. And Duro's onside this time. Oh, and that's a finish and a half from Hugo Duro on his left foot. That's a brilliant goal. Slammed into the back of the net. Hugo Duro is off the mark for the season. Finally onside, and, well, he made the most of it, didn't he? Given away by Getafe poorly. Ramazani quickly to it, and on his left foot, slam. Right into the back of the net. No chance for the keeper there. Shot power way too high. And the accuracy's fantastic too. We're in front. Is Hugo Duro left-footed? Let's have a look, shall we? Yes. Yes, he is. He's been a favourite for yours for a number of years, has he? Yeah, all good, thank you, Kimi. How are you, dude? It's Mia. Oh. Liam, you have to. There is no excuse for not burying that. Getafe with the immediate chance to go and score. and equalise, and they haven't been able to take it. Now Ramazani's pace was far too much for Osasuna to deal with off the bench in the last game, and it seems like it's far too much for Getafe to deal with too, and the finish is top draw. All right, we're starting to find our groove with this Valencia side now. Ramazani on loan from Leeds makes it 2-0. The accuracy of that shot, by the way, from there. Oof. Oof. Etc. Hopefully not ads. Soon find out, won't we? Juanmi. Thank you. Juanmi and Mia. Getafe trying to get forward. They get a little bit lucky. Oh, it's great movement. Juanmi's in. What a save! Aguirre Zabala. We can see replay of that. We're not, unfortunately. That was a top stop by the keeper. Down quickly to his right-hand side. That was very impressive. More of that, please. We're going to clear it as well. And Jura gets that first. He's not very quick, but he's got the physicality. I'm just trying to find a man in space was the aim there. Pepelu getting stuck in. Well, we're going to lead by 2-0 at half-time. Unless maybe we could do something on the counter here. Ramazani's on his way again. He's not going to get on the end of that, though. It will just be 2-0 at half-time. Oh, my God. Literally every thing that comes into chat on Kick is literally just someone being like, it's just a bot being like, oh, want to connect on Discord? Oh, really good stream. Since you're new, I'll be happy to share some advice and resources to help you grow faster. How about fuck off? You're going to be starting at Brentford, are you? Thank you for the bits, Danny. I haven't done a Gary Neville, no, not yet, anyway. Oh, how dare you, Joker? It's disgusting. Disgusting. No one wants to see that. Is there a shirt off celebration? No. At this stage, not sure, Jurge. We're going to be starting with Crystal Palace in the Premier League with the second save, or the main save on the channel. This is actually the secondary save. And then when the main save with Palace is finished, we'll be going to the plan is, I think, to go to the realistic RTG with Cambridge. And then there'll be maybe a journeyman because of the manager market aspect. Not sure yet. We'll wait and see. Juanmi. Mia, nice little 1-2. Juanmi spreading the play. Javi Munoz. Not bad. Keep us up. Ramazani too good for his and good there. Beating the rivals, it's saying, with Carlos Corberan. He's doing his job so far. There's a guy out to Ramazani here as we've won it back again. Getafe's possession retention has not been great in this game so far. Looking for Hugo Duro through the gap on his, well, right actually, unfortunately. I was hoping he was going to try and strike across that with his left. Wide of the target. A chance, to be fair, if he'd tried to strike it with his left, it would definitely have been blocked by the defender. We're 2-0 and comfortable thus far in this second one. Not sure where the foul is there, but they'll take the free kick. They'll take the free kick short. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, I know Levante are the local rivals. Getafe are in Madrid. Gaia. Looking for Ramazani. I'll try and find Hugo Duro at the back post here if I can. Is he up for the header? He is! Oh! What a header! What a save! David Soria. Getting right behind that. But Hugo Duro, what a leap, mate! We haven't seen replays of some of the efforts, unfortunately, but that was decent. That's not a very good corner, sadly. And Duro could win it back. No. If Hugo Duro scored that header, I would have been very impressed. Already, just by winning the header, that's more than we would have seen on FC25. So, it's a step forward in that regard as well. Getafe's possession retention, as we said earlier, is really poor at the minute. It's no surprise that we're able to have ourselves the lead in this game when they just can't help but give the ball back to us. Javi Guerra from range. Did that hit a hand? No. Keeper will keep it in play. No free kick. No corner either. Away. Shank. Yeah, I'm going to drop you and Andy an email this week, I think, AD. Juanmi. It's into Diakabi. He's got to the loose ball. That's a lovely take by Juan Munoz. Javi Munoz, sorry, but the effort is not as good. Had a couple of chances, Getafe. It's his last action of the game, in fact, as Neu comes on for him. They've had a couple of opportunities, but they just haven't been good enough in almost every instance, unfortunately, for them. I'm going to bring Rioja on here, and we'll try and get some football for some fringe players as well. Capete had asked me to play, actually. I'm going to take Guerra out for Sanchez too. So far, so good here at Valencia, though. Certainly. Really pleased. Sanchez and Lopez and Luciano and Duro. Oh, pick your spot, mate. Calmly done. Slicing the Getafe backline apart. And a simple finish. Hugo Duro had to wait 3 games for a goal to come, but 2 have arrived at once. At the double. Yeah, I didn't imagine. You said the other day that you were pretty much finished with it. Mia. That's a good ball. And the keeper can only punch. Sanchez wins the header. They've won it back. Guy just trying to batter through his man. Here's Neu now. Oh, right. See ya. He's quick. Can't finish though. Wide of the target. Again, as we mentioned before, Getafe having the occasional chance, but not taking it. Well, I was supposed to go all the way over here, thank you. Diego Lopez. Montiano. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's beautiful. Hugo Giroud hat-trick? Maybe no. Aaron Barry. It's Kiko Femini forward into Mia, who's had a lot of the ball in this game, but with 2 minutes added on for Getafe here, they are going to be losing this one quite considerably and quite handsomely, thanks to Hugo Giroud in the main part. If Liam Delap had tucked away that chance at 1-0, maybe it would have gone a different way. Potentially could have swung the momentum back Getafe's way, but it was no swaying in this game. One-sided action for the majority of it, and Valencia pick up back-to-back victories in La Liga. Unbeaten so far, 7 points from 3 games. It's not the perfect start, but it's not far from it. I've not started to make players yet, Daniel, so don't worry about it. EA Play Pro starting to work for people now, that's good. Thank you for the follow, The Real Beast. Welcome to the channel, mate. Thoughts on Tranmere? Don't really have any. Sorry. Oh, Christ. Barcelona next. Good. Roll update for Ramazani. Winger plus plus. Nice. No, it should just auto... I mean, I haven't changed the price at the minute of the VIP wimps. At this stage, the VIP price is still the same. I was requesting that people downgraded from VIP to the one below if they were not that bothered about having the gifted subscription. Hey, Sports. Yeah, this is the La Liga themed bit, I think, but even the default menu does look better. Yeah, I agree. No, I appreciate it, Wimps. If not many people go from the 18 to the 15 to save me the gifted sub, then I may up the £18 to £18.50 or 19 at most. But at the minute, I'm hoping enough people will downgrade, so to speak. Like it saves you guys £3 and it earns me an extra £2 because I'm then not paying for the gifted subscription. We've played 3 games. Nobody else has played more than 2. I did wonder why we were top of the table. I don't think we'll be top of the table for much longer. Our next game, which is quite nice to be able to see there in the league table actually, is against Barcelona. So the first game of the next episode is going to be pretty difficult, I think. But we're on to transfer deadline day here. I'm intrigued to see what actually what goes through here. We've got some player role updates we can quickly get through. We've seen quite a bit of growth already, actually, from a number of different players in the squad thus far. I've got a handful of players still that I'm looking to loan out and or sell that haven't actually gone through yet. If I show you the transfer hub, we've got Santa Maria transfer listed, Rabba transfer listed, and Vasquez loan listed. Otorbi is loan listed as well, but people keep trying to buy him. But no bids for any of those guys yet. But we'll wait and see how things progress here, potentially on transfer deadline day. Biggest deals on the day so far is Pedro Porro leaving Tottenham to go to Atalanta. Willy Orban has gone to Chelsea. And Lewis Skelly leaves Arsenal to go to Liverpool. Let me know what you think of that, Arsenal fans. Let's see how things progress here. Ben Sebaini leaves Dortmund there to go to Fiorentina. Ben Sebaini scored a penalty for Dortmund in the Champions League the other day against Inter, I think. No other big deals yet. Celta Vigo have bid for Torreira, but I'm gonna say no to that. He's 76 rated and playing well so far. I can't really fault anybody in our starting lineup at the minute, can I? We've been playing particularly well. Right, okay, there you go. Arsenal made some money then. Saliba to PSG for 116 million euro. That is a sizable one. Ademola Lookman moves within Serie A as well. Atalanta sell to raise some funds to maybe pay for Pedro Porro. Lookman was looking, so to speak, if you'll pardon the pun, for a way out in real life in the summer, wasn't he? And didn't get one. Nothing transpired for him, but he's gone to Juventus here. See some more loan deals going through there. Nothing else on the top deals at this stage with 6 hours to go. We've got 2 offers there, so we'll have a look at that. Felix and Messer's left Leeds to go out on loan to Como. Still no other larger deals. Frankfurt have bid for Danjuma to loan, which is intriguing, but Danjuma I'm going to keep with me for now. Rioja, it wasn't Rioja that was on the transfer list, was it? No, it was Rabba. Rioja, it's Man United that have come in for him, though. Should I be considering that? A 31-year-old, 78 rated. He's not played for me yet. And with Fran Garcia in on loan from Real Madrid, I'm not sure I'd need the extra depth out wide. I could probably consider this Rioja sale, to be honest. If I can get a decent amount of money for him, maybe I should consider it. He's 31. He's not going to be getting any better. He's not a bad player, but is it an opportunity for January to make us considerably better? Ruben, you actually look like Ruben now. That's good, isn't it? Will you give me 14.5? No. They won't even negotiate with me. Okay. Good to know. We'll make note of that moving forward. Baum might be going on loan to Real Madrid, or sorry, moving to Real Madrid. It's a rumour there. Nothing else on the big ones at the minute as we come to the 4 hour. Luis Enrique might be leaving Inter to go to Bournemouth on loan. Luis Enrique, a new signing at Inter, I want to say, from Marseille, IRL. Might be wrong there, but I think that's correct. Not many massive deals going through on deadline day, is there? We're going to get anything in the final hour. Let's wait and see. Seemingly not. I'll be intrigued to see what other deals went through earlier in the window then. Mukhtar Diakabi is having a late bid from PSV, but will reject that. Upamecano rumoured to be leaving Bayern. Araujo rumoured to be leaving Barcelona to go to Arsenal. That would be their rather evident replacement for Gabriel. Transfer window closes and only 607 million euros spent on deadline day. We've dropped to 5th, but 5th is absolutely bloody fine for us at this stage. Very pleased indeed if we're able to finish 5th in this save. So biggest deals of the window. Wow, PSG. Spending and saving. So Saliba to PSG, Pablo Gavi to PSG. Barcola leaves to come to Real Madrid, however. DeMarco to Tottenham's a great move for them, as well as Balde. So they need both, but they have sold. Oh, that's annoying. Milos Kerkez from Liverpool to Juventus. Kerkez new signing at Liverpool, of course, from Bournemouth. That's worth feeding back to the devs. They have sold Destiny Udogie, Tottenham, and they've replaced him twice over by the looks of things. Tchouaméni to Manchester City, Militao to Liverpool. Real Madrid are losing quite a few players, aren't they? Zaccagni to Chelsea, Unai Simon to Arsenal. As Jurrien Timber goes to Napoli, Denzel Dumfries to Dortmund. Porro's left Tottenham, Lookman in. Vlahovic to Manchester United, wow. Brahim Diaz to Fulham, there's the Udogie one. Livramento to Inter, Mateta to Chelsea. Oyarzabal we played against today, but he's now moved to AC Milan. Mark Casado, I can't say as I know anything about Mark Casado, but Newcastle have seen fit to pay nearly €40 million for him. Francisco Trincao back to Wolves. Alberto Molero to Liverpool as an intriguing. Reece James to PSG. Okay. Some intriguing deals in this first window. That's annoying as well. Jamie Gittens, new signing at Chelsea in real life, now moved in this save as well. Hopefully that's something they can fix in the relatively short term. Marc-Andre ter Stegen has gone to Inter. Antoine Griezmann to Aston Villa in the Premier League. Danny Carvajal to Bayern. Of course, they've got a certain Liverpudlian now, don't they? Andrich to join Cesc Fabregas at Como. Right, well, that's where we'll call the catching up of everything for you for the transfer window for there, and that's where we'll call this second episode. Please do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. I'd very much appreciate it. Do make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any more, of course. This save and the Palace one when it comes to you, when it starts over the next 24 hours or so, hopefully. Still got the PC copy downloading. I need to create all the Patreon players for the Palace save. That's the hold up with the start of that one. As soon as that's done, we can get cracking. But if you want to join the Patreon, there's time still to get your player in save, so do check it out, link in the description down below. But make sure you're subscribed and you won't miss out on any more. So I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Don't worry, stream people, we're not going anywhere. That's just the end of the YouTube recording. There is more to come. There is more to come. I'm going to have to open my window though because it's getting a bit thirsty in here. Little warm. Just a teeny bit. We're still streaming, yeah. I presume Cesc is manager at Como Wingate. Not yet, Danny, no. Not yet. Right, let me quickly feed that back to the devs. And I check your last message in chat. Yes. It says, as it's better from your own words and 100% clarity, can you just go over the Patreon going to lower tiers, pros, cons for reasons for wimps? Sure. So, at the minute, hang on, let me get this up. At the minute, the £18 tier. So, what I'm trying to do is maximise my financial gain from the Patreon, effectively, because well, our mortgage is going up. So at the minute, the £18 tier, you pay £18, but I only get 13 in real terms because I then gift you a £5 sub. So what I'm asking people to do, if they don't mind missing out on the gifted sub, is downgrade to the £15 tier. So you guys save £3, but by me not then gifting you a sub, I actually earn £2 more per person. A handful have been very generous and stayed at the 18 and are going to be paying for their own subscription, which is ridiculously generous, and I'm not asking people to do that. But if you were willing to downgrade from the VIP to the big one, then that would be of benefit to me if your sole aim or your main aim was to help me out as a content creator. But obviously if you still want me to gift you a sub, then please do stay at the £18 tier, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Let's just save everything. Oh, it's very generous of you, Jack. Really, genuinely, very generous. Thank you, mate. You've left your comment on the post already, haven't you, with your player details? I'm sure of it. Scrolling. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Yeah, you have. Of course you can, AD. I mean, my download is... For some reason, EA Play is... The EA app is downloading the game so painfully slowly. I've been downloading the game for like 2.5 hours and it's at 48%. It downloaded on console in like 3 minutes. It's downloading at 4 megabytes per second at the minute. Rather than 800 or 900. And I don't know why. What mining of youth? I'm not sure what you mean, Aria. Right, I'm just going to switch to this screen for the moment. We're not doing the Italian Grand Prix. Let me just change these things. You know, I just need to copy and paste something from a different thingy. Piss. Balls. I've just fucked it. Hang on. That should hopefully work there now. What's wrong with them? Just do that and then we're just going to have a chat there. Because I'm going to quickly edit that video because it's today's video. Yeah, PC EA Play issues do seem to be resolved, albeit it is still downloading very slowly for a number of people. Let me edit this video really quickly and then we'll do a few like checking of things for you guys, like people want to see transfer budgets or you guys want to see player ratings, etc. We'll look into that in 10 to 15 minutes time. Let me just quickly edit this video because it is today's video that needs to go out as soon as physically possible. Oh yeah, sure, I'll do that immediately, Cody. Thank you for that. Really very generous of you to help me so kindly. Welcome back to the Valencia Save It. No open world in FC. More incomings inbound. He's an intriguing one because he can grow very well. Tobias, and he's just welcome to the gang, but not that one. 19. Okay. I think Chiquete is a bit of a no-brainer. Something that's been that deal done. I'm absolutely thrilled. Lynchy, thank you for the subscription. That just say Garcia loaned in. That just say Garcia loaned in. On Osasuna, so we shall wait and see how we crack on. Cutscene for Garcia. There's no audio in that cutscene for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why the cutscenes don't have audio. That's odd, isn't it? Yeah, very lucky, Jack. It was a pen, but annoyed to say the least. Yeah, basically. Well. We bid 9 last time, and they just kicked me out the door. Galatasaray bid for Hugo Duro? No. Probably going for Montiano. Galatasaray for Hugo Duro? Is coming along. Valuation. I believe it's like, let's go and see what we're like on grass. One at the Mestalla. Here we go. Match day. Here we go. They won at the Mestalla. Goal for them is 83 rate and of course Mikel Soler is at Real Sociedad now, as is Gillette Sarr. Gonzalo Guedes is here. The menus are really quick, Luke. Superb option to have. Again, I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's server based. Like when the servers are really heavy, does that slow the menus down? I don't know, because I don't recall having an initial issue with FC25 at launch, and then or in early access, and then we did later, but let's find out what this gameplay's all about, shall we? Esque tiki-taka style from Rails. Where are you going, my friend? Thank you. Knock that back to Gaia. Knock that back. Won't take us long to edit this, so appreciate your patience in waiting. We'll start checking things that you guys want to check about career mode once I've done this. Space in the middle here for Guerra, and if Guerra can find Hugo Duro to get the ball past, I think. It can't quite win that first, create anything from the second phase of play. It's nil. Herrera finds Oyarthabal. Found some space. Well held by Aguirre Zebalar. You guys have asked me to grow him, you guys to play him, and ultimately, if we hand it did, we'll have well held by Ramir keeper. 0-0 thus far. Pretty even first half. They have had more of the game will inherently play considerably differently as well as part of the authentic early as well. As into competitive, it's not just a slider set, so don't be fooled. Comparison to competitive is not the case. There's AI as well involved in neural changes with the AI as well involved. Not part yet, but we don't have a very good team, so we shouldn't be expecting. No, they had chances. There's definitely behavioural changes. You're probably going to hear Hugo quite a few times, to be honest. Aguirre again, out to Lopez. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford Yamal and Desiree Dewey at the minute. Beltran will turn and look for Hugo Duro around the corner. He missed his earlier chance. This one is well saved and won't fall back to a Valencia man. It's a brilliant header by the defender. I can't quite win it back. Oh, Hugo. Sometimes I wonder a little bit too patient, but oh, I tell you what, Luca Beltran loves to get away, and they are very patient. Oh, Just test things out in this first gameplay episode. Now the fact did they? The tactical makes you feel a little fresher. New cutscenes, these, aren't they? Makes you feel a little fresher initially, at least. I'm sure it won't be long before we're. The ideal is a streamlined where it cuts straight to this. You can see Osasuna's starting lineup here. They're going with a 5-back. The ideal is a streamlined where it. I'm sure. The ideal is a streamlined where it cuts straight to this. You can see Osasuna's starting lineup here. They're going with a 5-back.
20 goalkeepers are much better.
And 2 up top with Garcia and Becker. Geraldo Becker is going to be slightly and coming in and showing you their ratings like this. Which do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section, and I can adjust accordingly. Tanuma. Chill, mate.
I can't say as I found them
chill, mate. No
massively
need.
noticeably different in the 3 games we just played.
This is building really nicely. Tanuma looking for Beltran. We're in the box. Luca Beltran. Oh, the finish! So, we lead. Tanuma in the breathe up and past the midfield. Rossi. Tanuma in the space. It's a little bit more.
Enjoying gameplay so far, mate. Yeah. I can't say from those first 3 games that I felt unduly threatened at any real point. There was a brief spell in the Osasuna game where I couldn't really deal with them. But so far, I feel like I've been able to do things relatively straightforwardly. Adi, thank you for gifting a subscription to Ryan. That's very generous of you.
Kera looking for Tanuma again. We'll try Finessa. So far in the opening 20 minutes of this one. Okay. Okay. Oh! Not a fan, mate. Not a fan. We'll see how things play out. Of course, this is only the first game with the slight tweak to the sliders we've made. But they are picking me apart at will at the minute. It's almost like first-time passing is linked. It's almost like first-time passing. Get there. Thankfully, right now, this is definitely better than the first game. Already. Becker.
Jamie, thank you for the 7th month. Welcome back to the gang, my dude.
Jamie scored on match day 2. Rob, thank you for the 44th month. You can use icons in career mode, yes. Can use icons. I'll stay at the minute. Correa, if you could. And he's going for it. Oh no! Hello! They've caught me out there. Thankfully, so did our counter-attack if the referee hadn't blown his whistle. Used Danuma before in saves on other games. Those breaks, Tiano here has it as well. Used Danuma before in other saves on other games. I can't say as I've ever massively gelled with him, but he is always an option for me here at the minute. So Luca
standing tackles weren't that effective for you, no?
Into the box. Here is Danuma coming up for that list too.
I did find that just running into people with Ramazani was a little bit more effective in winning the ball back than actually trying to tackle.
Striker first time shot. I very much like Beltran at the minute. Oh, it's over the line! Over the top. It's not rapid, and Boyomo is quick and strong. And unfortunately, I actually committed quite a few to go with this too late. Just giving us the lead for a second time. Vamos! Just because we're 2-up doesn't mean 2-up. Is it? Because we're 2-up doesn't mean the game is won, does it? If they're going to do that, though, I'm very happy. Toro, Moy Gomez,
maybe
on the outside.
I'd need more experience, really.
Well. And Ramazani has the pace. They do have numbers back in support, though.
Your uni gave you a £300 gift card to use in their shop. Went straight to the tech area of their website. You can see FC26. Which version, Owen?
Monteano scores on debut off the bench. Our new number 28 is 1-1, and we are 3-1 up. Our first win of the season is on the way. Ramazani's pace off the bench is going to be mwah. Final whistle sound. Final whistle sound. Really lung-busting run in behind.
No.
Safe
I'm not taking part in iRacing Creator Series tonight, no, because I've got far too many Patreon players to make.
Moment. Thank you, Fran. It's getting frustrating just a few minutes off the bench with authentic sliders, the one that does like tackle aggression, and really pleased with EPU slicing and Valencia to grab a goal. Linked with Valencia in real life. Got the move done in virtual life, and seemingly well worth it. Good positioning from him. And Ramazani with a great our job is safe at the moment. Thank you, Fran.
That link takes you to the page. That link just taking you to the main page, isn't it? I see what you mean. I'll have a quick look in a sec, Daniel.
At the moment for Valencia, with regards to the, because I love that we had set it to Jefe, so apologies for that. One thing I forgot when I restarted to save, so apologies, doesn't necessarily make sense. Or is it? And with regards to the, is it just 6th, or is it apparently everybody from? Is it just 6th, or? So, I've asked. With a new feature this year, so I can see getting there. Hello, Chabby. We're not worrying about you at the minute. It's 10th versus 8th. It's Getafe next.
Yeah, EA app download speed is horrendous. Really slow. I've been downloading the game. Let me see, when did I get the... I got the message 2 hours ago. And at the minute, I'm 54% downloaded in 2 hours. So it's going well.
But we tweaked the CPU sliders so far. Obviously, it's the first stream we've done on Kick. Right, Getafe of Soria in goal. They're playing starting. Slow start here. We are, as we have been.
I wonder actually whether Liam Delap is loaned at Getafe or whether they've actually just sold him. Because you can... Yeah, he is on loan. You can now loan out players that you've signed in a window. So you can sign someone and then send them out on loan in the same window. What's my download speed? Like 1100 or something like that. On the EA app right now, it's downloading at 22 though. Good.
Yeah, Ramazani, Zero went to go and he's offside. It's an unbelievable attempt, but it is the wrong side of the line. To be fair, he did recognise that and try and jink back to get himself the right side of the line, but he just didn't quite do it in time, unfortunately. The effort was attempted. I was sort of tempted. Sure. We're in front. With it, like it's far too much. You have to.
Yeah, lift me up.
Oh.
How has Liam Delap hit that straight at the keeper from there? That's so poor.
On loan from Leeds makes it 2-0. Getafe trying to get a little bit lucky. Oh, it's great movement. Kwami's in. What a save!
That save, by the way. Gonna get forward. Get a little bit lucky. Oh, it's great movement. Kwame's in. What a save! By the keeper gets that first. He's not very quick, but that was very impressive. More of that, please. We're going to clear it as well. And Juro gets that first. He's not very quick, but he's got the physicality. I'm just trying to find a man in space was the aim there. Pepelu getting stuck. Retention has not been great in this game so far. Looking for Hugo Juro through the gap on his, well, right, actually. There's a out to Ramos. Oh, won it. 2-0 uncomfortable thus far in this second one. Hugo Fossey ready. Already. Gaia. For Ramazani.
Hooray, competent goalkeeper. Yes, seemingly thus far.
Back post here if I can. Is he up for the header? He is. Oh, what a header! What a save! David Soria.
Oh, what's the question going to be, AD?
Hugo Juro, what a leap, mate! I haven't seen replays of some of the just by wind error from Reigns. That hit a hand.
Leone!
No.
She's back!
No free kick, no corner either. And me. I haven't even sorry, but
fucking Vroom. Thank you for the 77th month.
Chances Getafe. It's his last action of the game. It's into Giacobi. He's got so good here at Valencia. Not as good. And a couple of chances, Getafe. It's his last action of the game, in fact, as Neu comes on for him. They've had a couple of opportunities, but they just haven't been good enough in almost every instance, unfortunately, for them. I'm going to bring Rioja on here.
She's not back quite yet. Last day in Tenerife. What number did David Beckham wear for Man United? Number fucking... Oh, first wear for Man United. 28. Aye. What the fucking 28? Maybe you should just... Maybe Boreham Wood should just pay you to not be at work. And then you get promoted.
Juro. Oh, let's see on it. Juro. Oh, pick your shit up. Let's see on it. Juro. On here. Let's see. At the double! Feminier forward into Mia, who's had a lot. Kicker Feminier forward to Mia, who's had a lot of games. It's not the perfect start, but it's not far from it. Oh, I've not. Oh, we've played 3 games. Nobody else has played more than. It's not like on the drip. New signing it in can get cracking, but in the next one, tomorrow. Don't worry, tomorrow.
Dum be dum be dum be dum be dum be dum be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. That is that, mate. Hey, look, another bot in Kick Chat. Bye.
Right, we saved it, didn't we? Let's just do it again, just to make sure. I've got a crack in the day. Unbelievable headache, Hefe. Right, what do you guys want to see? Is there players you want to see? Is there budgets you want to set here? Let's go through budgets first, shall we? Gameplay's alright so far, Leo. A little easy at the minute, but I have only played games that we should probably be winning, or at least getting something from anyway.
So let's have a look at original. Let's create new. Freshbot, thank you for the 39th month, mate. Use current squads. Players, real manager. Mikel Weber. So budgets in the Premier League. Oh, what? Oh yeah, change team, authentic team. Oh, look at those Cambridge kits. Oh, it's not got the third kit in it though. Sadness. Sadness, sadness, sadness. So, Bournemouth kit. Oh, it's in dollars though, fuck's sake. Why you do this? Why you do dollars? I'm not the poundings. It should be a test against Barcelona, yeah. No, third kits are only a thing for Premier League sides for some reason. Or for big teams. Yeah, it never used to be, though. You used to be able to just have it set as pounds. I know it defaults to dollars, but it never used to. How many menus do you have to go back out of to get out the fucking thing? Jesus Christ. Oh, that's what I'm having a look at, see if I can change it in the settings. I don't know as I can from here, though, can I? Anything in here? It's just gameplay stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Eddie. It's very generous of you. It's not going to be in anything else, is it? Yeah, you do. You're right, James. I was seeing if there was another option to get it to default to pounds, but no. Evidently a newt. So Bournemouth 74 million transfer budget is fucking sizable, isn't it? It's Kirkes and Housen money, I suppose. Board expectation, avoid relegation. I have the random events on. Unexpected events are on and set to medium. We haven't had any yet. Arsenal transfer budget of $180 million. Board expectations, win it all at home and abroad. Sure, you haven't really signed the new housing. Villa, 91 million transfer budget. Have a trophy to fight for come the end of the season is the board expectation. Yeah, Arsenal's third. That's the right colour, isn't it?